Welcome back, crypto crew. Welcome back to the channel. Please, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Don't forget to head on over to X and follow us there, where we talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all things crypto all day, every day. So let's get right into the news. Obviously, we had the summit, the crypto summit yesterday, where Trump decided to make the statement, "Don't sell your Bitcoin," and boom, 6%, 6.6% dump in Bitcoin, for the particular reason that he did not say that they were going to go out and buy more Bitcoin in the open market. They're basically just holding on to seized assets that they have from criminals. It's around what, $17 billion worth of Bitcoin that he's basically saying is in a digital Fort Knox right now. So the market really was expecting a lot more. Of course, there was always a irrational exuberance in the marketplace, but it kind of fizzled. So really, we're gonna have to get into the technicals, and we'll be talking about that soon. Bitcoin right now is sitting right around 86,500. We've been saying all along this 78,000 level has to hold in order for us to get back up into the main channels between, say, 103 and actually the first level really would be really nice to see is a break above 92,000 and getting above that 95,000 that we had recently as a high, but it hasn't been doing it. Really, it's just strap in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. I can tell you that much. Don't be surprised to see Bitcoin actually take a minor drop off of this. There's a lot of people that were expecting a lot of great news coming out of this, and irrational exuberance always creates bear raids in the marketplace. So we'll be getting into technical levels later on in this video, but right now we got really important news coming out potentially from the Fed. They're saying right now there's a 52% chance of a rate cut in May, 86% chance of a rate cut in June. Now, rate cuts notoriously are going to affect the U.S. dollar because right now the currency index, the dollar is under pressure. If you guys are going to watch this, this dollar index, make sure that you watch dollar yen. Dollar yen is a really important component to this. As the dollar loses strength against the yen, it's basically forcing the marketplace to look at overall longer term interest rates like Japanese government bonds versus US treasuries. So if there's going to be a rate cut coming in the United States, it's going to force the dollar index down lower. What does that do for us? Well, that creates more liquidity, as was said, like right here, where Merlin pointed out that we could have much more liquidity in the marketplace, which is bullish for cryptocurrencies. Now, this is a longer term projection, right? So we got the we just have to understand that markets, are going to go through complete crazy chaotic roller coasters at times, and we're going to give specific points. Like I said later in the video, where we could actually look for short term what's happening. But this dollar index, is an important component because what does that usually lead to? It usually leads to altcoin season. Altcoin season starting. Okay, has it bloomed yet? Not quite yet, but we're heading towards it. Now, I have some technicians that are basically saying that really March 14th, 15th is the true start of the altcoin season. Beware the Ides of March. So this is this is what they're saying, and they're putting in the spotlight. So let's check out this Ethereum Bitcoin chart. This is a crazy how low it became at 0.03. Now, some say it's a buying signal, others see panic selling. And the White House summit, well, Trump's order set up a digital asset stockpile but for Ethereum and other altcoins, but Bitcoin stole the reserve spotlight. So Ethereum's stuck in the back seat right now. But there's a silver lining, right? Ethereum snapped an outflow streak of 10.71 million in net inflows from Grayscale's ETF this week, so it could be a turnaround, But I do believe that Ethereum is under pressure, and it really needs to hold that $1,900 price point. If it breaks that $1,900 price point, we could see a bear raid push us down to a potential short-term weakness of like 1600, opening up to 1400. And that's basically what the points that where you're going to see some sharks hanging around to really scoop up coin. So for short-term traders, the points that you got to watch is the hold of the near-term support at that 1993 level or 1900 level, because a break of that's going to open up fear and greed. We can go over to that good old crypto fear chart. Marketplace is still in fear, and it's starting to get bigger, get larger, for the simple reason that there has not been any movement off of this summit. So, expect to see a roller coaster. Everything is really not that bright up on in the near term future, but overall, of course, Bitcoin is extremely big. So, I point you back to this. We've seen this all before. Cup and handle. And now look at this. This is our projected breakout. Once we see these levels start to break out, we see we get rate cuts, we're going to really see a big movement in these altcoins. So tell me what you think about the vibe is. Leave some comments below. We're really in Bitcoin, again, we need to hold this 78,000 level. I'm going to get a little bit deeper into the Bitcoin chart. In one moment, if I can find my Bitcoin chart here. Let's go to Bitcoin US dollar. All right, so I'll move this over and I'll throw some price points up on Bitcoin. Short-term support is, and I'm going to just give I'll just give a little line here. Short-term support Bitcoin is 81,400. So that's close enough. 81,400 short-term support. Then that's 78,000. A break of that is really opening us up to a lower level of around 75,000, and really the important range of a break of this 78. I'm really, it's going to sound crazy, but I think that we're going back down towards the 68,000 and $72,000 range is where we're going to see massive amount of sharks hanging out down there to scoop coin. So it has a potential to come back down into this level, but I think that's where we're going to see everybody start coming in and really buy it. We really do need a good bear raid. We need to flush out everybody so that, the strong hands can come in and start really accumulating coin again. I wish good old Donald Trump would have said that since it's now a digital asset, they're going to come in and support it like Federal Reserve interbank intervention, but that just didn't happen. So Ethereum, the levels that we got to watch really in Ethereum are going to be, you can write them down, there's a resistance short term at 2,300 and 2,600. There's a potential to push down near weak term support at 1993. A break opens up a bear raid to 1,600 to 1,400, and that's just my thoughts on it. The altcoin market cap is going to be beginning, some say March 14th. So let's watch those dates and see how good they are as far as lunar predictions are concerned. I'm watching it with with a squinted eye. And tell me what you think. Leave some comments in below, and we'll talk to you soon on the next video. And remember, always sign up, follow us on X, and enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.